Of about 450 deaths that occur each year in the Texas prison system, more than 100 prisoners are unclaimed by their families and are buried at Joe Byrd Cemetery, located 1 mile southeast of the Huntsville Prison Unit in Huntsville, Texas. The reason for not collecting a body of a deceased prisoner varies from case to case. Sometimes the deceased has lost contact with family and friends, sometimes the family cannot afford to arrange a funeral. An arrangement can be discussed with the warden and a local church so that immediately after an execution, prison staff will place the body on a gurney and let the family visit it at the church. It may be the first time in years that family members are able to touch their relative. The body is still warm and it becomes a meaningful time for the families, before the body turns cold and stiff. Rows of grave markers made of rebar-reinforced concrete cover the gently sloping hill of the graveyard. Prisoners make the markers on-site in a small shed. Some headstones include the inmate's name and the dates of birth and death, however, others include only prisoner numbers and dates of death. A prisoner number beginning with 999 indicates that the inmate was put on death row. If the inmate was executed, the stones bear the letter X. Name: Edwin Rushing. Date of birth: January 1900. Crime: murder. Age at time of crime: 25. Sentence: death. Prisoner number: 23. Time on death row: 4 months. Date of death: February 7, 1924. Cause of death: electric chair. Name: James Gunter. Date of birth: February 28, 1965. Crime: murder. Age at time of crime: 22. Sentence: death. Prisoner number: 864. Time on death row: 10 years. Date of death: August 24, 1997. Cause of death: suicide by hanging. Name: Timothy Tyler Titsworth. Date of birth: March 8, 1972. Education: 8 years. Occupation: roofer. Crime: murder. Age at time of crime: 20. Sentence: death. Prisoner number: 999-078. Time on death row: 12 years. Date of death: June 6, 2006. Cause of death: lethal injection. Name: Michael Wayne Hall. Date of birth: April 6, 1979. Education: 9 years. Occupation: laborer. Crime: murder. Age at time of crime: 18. Sentence: death. Prisoner number: 999-346. Time on death row: 11 years. Date of death: February 15, 2011. Cause of death: lethal injection. Name: Ayui Lottie. Date of birth: June 18, 1954. Education: 11 years. Occupation: landscaping. Crime: murder. Age at time of crime: 31. Sentence: death. Prisoner number: 843. Time on death row: 11 years. Date of death: November 4, 1997. Cause of death: lethal injection. Name: Michael Eugene Sharp. Date of birth: April 24, 1954. Education: 13 years. Occupation: oilfield worker. Crime: murder. Age at time of crime: 28. Sentence: death. Prisoner number: 740. Time on death row: 14 years. Date of death: November 19, 1997. Cause of death: lethal injection. Name: Bruce Elton Jordan. Date of birth: September 5, 1918. Crime: murder. Age at time of crime: 25. Sentence: death. Prisoner number: 256. Time on death row: 1 month. Date of death: April 16, 1944. Cause of death: electric chair. Name: Michael Harris. Date of birth: November 6, 1962. Crime: aggravated sexual assault. Age at time of crime: 44. Sentence: 10 years. Prisoner number: 1,478,915. Time incarcerated, 1 year. Date of death, August 19, 2009. Name, Francis Marion Snow. Date of birth, June 6, 1878. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 49. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 41. Time on death row, 2 months. Date of death, August 12, 1927. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, J. Kelly Pinkerton. Date of birth, February 14, 1962. Education, 10 years. Occupation, truck driver. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 17. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 686. Time on death row, 5 years. Date of death, May 15, 1986. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Joseph Blaine Starvaghi. Date of birth, November 1, 1952. Occupation, cement finisher. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 24. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 586. Time on death row, 12 years. Date of death, September 10, 1987. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Bishop Adams. Date of birth, January 1, 1889. Education, 1 year. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 41. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 74. Time on death row, 1 month. Date of death, March 13, 1930. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Edward Hart, Jr. Date of birth, May 13, 1817. Crime, rape and robbery. Age at time of crime, 25. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 247. Time on death row, 7 months. Date of death, April 16, 1944. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Frank Noel. Date of birth, April 27, 1902. Crime, rape. Age at time of crime, 19. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 19. Time on death row, 1 month. Date of death, July 2, 1924. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Thomas Wayne Mason. Date of birth, December 31, 1951. Education, 9 years. Occupation, drywaller. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 39. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999-035. Time on death row, 8 years. Date of death, June 12, 2000. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Raymond Minori. Date of birth, December 8, 1941. Crime, aggravated robbery. Age at time of crime, 57. Sentence, 20 years. Prisoner number, 787,393. Time incarcerated, 9 months. Date of death, March 26, 1998. Cause of death, unknown, found in cell. Name, Donald White. Date of birth, December 7, 1922. Crime, rape. Age at time of crime, 49. Sentence, 30 years. Prisoner number, 222,292. Time incarcerated, 11 years. Date of death, January 12, 1983. Name, Rennie Williams. Date of birth, November 7, 1892. Occupation, auto mechanic. Crime, rape. Age at time of crime, 38. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 77. Time on death row, 1 month. Date of death, August 6, 1930. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Tommy Ray Jackson. Date of birth, November 15, 1956. Education, 14 years. Occupation, computer technician. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 27. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 821. Time on death row, 14 years. Date of death, May 4, 2000. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Marvin Collier. Date of birth, December 29, 1929. Education, 10 years. Crime, robbery. Age at time of crime, 58. Sentence, 18 years. Prisoner number, 349,737. Time incarcerated, 5 years. Date of death, June 14, 1989. Name, Tony Lee Walker. Date of birth, April 15, 1966. Education, 9 years. Occupation, welder. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 26. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999,082. Time on death row, 8 years. Date of death, September 10, 2002. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Ron Fordley Styron Jr. Date of birth, August 23, 1969. Education, 11 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 24. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999,124. Time on death row, 7 years. Date of death, May 16, 2002. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Jeffrey Henry Caldwell. Date of birth, March 1, 1963. Education, 12 years. Occupation, commercial printer. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 25. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 938. Time on death row, 11 years. Date of death, August 30, 2000. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Henry Lee Lucas. Date of birth, August 23, 1936. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 45. Sentence, 99 years. Prisoner number, 830,114. Time incarcerated, 16 years. Date of death, March 12, 2001. Cause of death, heart failure. Name, Glenn Mulder. Date of birth, June 9, 1937. Crime, attempted murder and theft. Age at time of crime, 40. Sentence, 99 years. Prisoner number, 310,876. Time incarcerated, 21 years. Date of death, November 7, 2001. Name, Harl Humphreys. Date of birth, 1905. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 19. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 10. Time on death row. Date of death, May 22, 1924. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Ronnie Hyde. Date of birth, October 21, 1958. Education, 12 years. Occupation, laborer. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 39. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999,357. Time on death row, 13 years. Date of death, July 23, 2013. Cause of death, cellulitis. Name, Salvador Betancourt. Date of birth, September 4, 1953. Crime, possession of heroin, habitual. Age at time of crime, 23. Sentence, life. Prisoner number, 273,169. Time incarcerated, 8 years. Date of death, July 25, 1984. Cause of death, cardiopulmonary arrest. Name, George Jefferson Hassel. Date of birth, July, 1888. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 38. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 37. Time on death row, 1 month. Date of death, February 10, 1928. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Sean Derek O'Brien. Date of birth, April 5, 1975. Education, 9 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 18. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 9999131. Time on death row, 12 years. Date of death, July 11, 2006. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Robert Wayne Harris. Date of birth, February 28, 1972. Education, 10 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 28. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 9999364. Time on death row, 12 years. Date of death, September 20, 2012. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Darrell Elroy Stewart. Date of birth, April 2, 1955. Education, 12 years. Occupation, auto mechanic. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 24. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 664. Time on death row, 12 years. Date of death, May 4, 1993. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Roger Dale Vaughn. Date of birth, October 11, 1954. Education, 10 years. Occupation, electrician. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 37. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 9999029. Time on death row, 11 years. Date of death, May 6, 2003. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Christopher J. Swift. Date of birth, February 12, 1975. Education, 10 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 28. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 9999496. Time on death row, 2 years. Date of death, January 31, 2007. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Terry Lee Hankins. Date of birth, October 10, 1974. Education, 9 years. Occupation, auto mechanic, laborer. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 26. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 99415. Time on death row, 7 years. Date of death, June 2, 2009. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Morgan H. Colon. Date of birth, April 14, 1901. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 37. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 205. Time on death row, 2 months. Date of death, August 19, 1938. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Frederick Caldwell. Date of birth, November 29, 1956. Crime, aggravated robbery with deadly weapon. Age at time of crime, 35. Sentence, 15 years. Prisoner number, 576,166. Time incarcerated, 4 years. Date of death, January 1, 1995. Cause of death, cardiopulmonary arrest. Name, Elliot Rod Johnson. Date of birth, 1948. Education, 9 years. Occupation, construction worker. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 24. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 739. Time on death row, 4 years. Date of death, June 24, 1987. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Virgil Alvin Sims. Date of birth, December 18, 1947. Crime, possession of cocaine. Age at time of crime, 46. Sentence, 5 years. Prisoner number, 919,285. Time incarcerated, 5 years. Date of death, May 25, 2000. Name, Raymond James Jones. Date of birth, January 1, 1960. Education, 8 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 28. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 959. Time on death row, 10 years. Date of death, September 1, 1999. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Keith Stephen Thurmond. Date of birth, October 31, 1959. Education, 9 years. Occupation, master mechanic, air conditioning technician, laborer. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 41. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999435. Time on death row, 10 years. Date of death, March 7, 2012. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Ed Henderson. Date of birth. Crime, rape. Age at time of crime, 45. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 12. Time on death row, 1 month. Date of death, June 9, 1924. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Michael Flores Rosales. Date of birth, January 11, 1974. Education, 10 years. Occupation, auto mechanic. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 23. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999274. Time on death row, 11 years. Date of death, April 16, 2009. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Leon Royal. Date of birth, July 5, 1937. Crime, theft over $200, habitual. Age at time of crime, 39. Sentence, 99 years. Prisoner number, 227,019. Time incarcerated, 12 years. Date of death, April 11, 1990. Cause of death, renal disease. Name, Elkie Lee Taylor. Date of birth, December 14, 1961. Education, 5 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 31. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999-112. Time on death row, 14 years. Date of death, October 31, 2008. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, James Desmachette. Date of birth, May 20, 1955. Education, 9 years. Occupation, painter. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 21. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 572. Time on death row, 15 years. Date of death, September 22, 1992. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Jimmy Jones. Date of birth, November 4, 1940. Crime, forgery by passing. Age at time of crime, 46. Sentence, 25 years. Prisoner number, 463,415. Time incarcerated, 11 years. Date of death, June 25, 1998. Cause of death, AIDS and heart failure. Name, Larry Smith. Date of birth, August 26, 1955. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 22. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 643. Time on death row, 7 years. Date of death, August 22, 1986. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Santos Minhares. Date of birth, August 28, 1971. Education, 9 years. Occupation, construction, laborer. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 29. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999-445. Time on death row, 9 years. Date of death, January 14, 2012. Cause of death, septic shock. Name, Hubert Glenn Martz. Date of birth, November 12, 1951. Age at time of crime, 47. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 641,655. Time incarcerated, 24 years. Date of death, May 30, 1994. Cause of death, massive coronary. Name, Eddie Whitehead. Date of birth, May 16, 1950. Occupation, auto mechanic. Crime, driving while intoxicated. Age at time of crime, 48. Sentence, 20 years. Prisoner number, 922,152. Time incarcerated, 3 years. Date of death, July 18, 2003. Name, Christopher Whiteside. Date of birth, July 14, 1948. Crime, aggravated sexual assault of a child under 14. Age at time of crime, 47. Sentence, 99 years. Prisoner number, 744,645. Time incarcerated, 12 years. Date of death, June 11, 2008. Name, James Emery Pastor. Date of birth, January 30, 1945. Education, 12 years. Occupation, cook. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 35. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 752. Time on death row, 5 years. Date of death, September 20, 1989. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Anthony Ray Wesley. Date of birth, July 18, 1960. Education, 8 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 23. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 797. Time on death row, 12 years. Date of death, May 13, 1997. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Rex Warren Mays. Date of birth, January 21, 1960. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 32. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999172. Time on death row, 7 years. Date of death, September 24, 2002. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Alva Curry. Date of birth, March 22, 1969. Education, 9 years. Occupation, labor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 22. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999080. Time on death row, 9 years. Date of death, January 28, 2003. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Jesse Casso. Date of birth, April 18, 1947. Crime, burglary and possession of cocaine. Age at time of crime, 37. Sentence, 20 years. Prisoner number, 384,686. Time incarcerated, 15 years. Date of death, March 22, 1999. Cause of death, liver disease. Name, Emma Lawton. Date of birth, 1894. Crime, burglary. Age at time of crime, 24. Sentence, 2 years. Prisoner number, 42,391. Time incarcerated, 9 months. Date of death, December 20th, 1918. Name, Timothy Athey. Date of birth, October 18th, 1971. Crime, aggravated sexual assault of a child under 17. Age at time of crime, 25. Sentence, 10 years. Prisoner number, 1,105,396. Time incarcerated, 5 years. Date of death, May 28, 2008. Name, Yumio Garcia. Date of birth, 1899. Crime, Robbery by use of a firearm. Age at time of crime, 18. Sentence, 5 years. Prisoner number, 41,282. Time incarcerated, 2 years. Date of death, May 7, 1919. Name, Tara Acosta. Date of birth, April 1, 1964. Crime, theft. Age at time of crime, 27. Sentence, 20 years. Prisoner number, 618,273. Time incarcerated, 6 years. Date of death, September 4, 1998. Cause of death, acute pancreatitis and hepatitis. Name, Dorsey Johnson Jr. Date of birth, March 10, 1967. Education, 11 years. Occupation, janitor. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 19. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 850. Time on death row, 11 years. Date of death, June 4, 1997. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Henry Helms. Date of birth, February 3, 1896. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 33. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 70. Time on death row, 1 month. Date of death, September 6, 1929. Cause of death, electric chair. Name, Larry Donnell Davis. Date of birth, October 9, 1967. Education, 9 years. Occupation, laborer. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 27. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 999-316. Time on death row, 9 years. Date of death, July 31, 2008. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Herman Robert Charles Clark, Jr. Date of birth, July 26, 1946. Education, 14 years. Occupation, auto mechanic. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 34. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 715. Time on death row, 12 years. Date of death, December 16, 1994. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Robert Excel White. Date of birth, March 14, 1938. Education, 10 years. Occupation, auto mechanic. Crime, murder. Age at time of crime, 36. Sentence, death. Prisoner number, 511. Time on death row, 25 years. Date of death, March 30, 1999. Cause of death, lethal injection. Name, Earl B. Nice. Date of birth, May 4, 1895. Crime, forgery. Age at time of crime, 34. Sentence, 3 years. Prisoner number, 61,181. Time incarcerated, 5 months. Date of death, September 11, 1931. Name, Brad Francis. Date of birth, August 29, 1946. Education, 10 years. Crime, aggravated sexual assault and indecency with a child. Age at time of crime, 41. Sentence, 99 years. Prisoner number, 500,854. Time incarcerated, 24 years. Date of death, September 16, 2013.